Good morning, students. Today we will discuss about word processing software. Your first topic is modifying layout of a paragraph. Before discussing about that, I think we should discuss about word processing software. I hope you all read about word processing software in details in class 9. But I will take a quick revisions of word processing software. Okay. So, word processing software. Okay. Word processing software. Actually, it is an application software. It is an application software. It is an application software. In short, software you can write SAO. It is an application software. It is used to. Actually, every software is designed for a specific purpose. Like if you have to learn, if you have to listen song, then you need multimedia software. If you have to work on an image, then image editing software. In the same way, if you have to work on a document, then you need word processing software. In word processing software, it is used to store, edit, store, print, formatting the data. Okay. Word processing software is used to store, edit, store and print, formatting the data. Okay. Is it clear? Now, example of word processing software. Example of word processing software. Like, if you talk about the word processing software, so there are two types of word processing software. There are two types. First, application based, and second, web based. You know what is the difference between application based and web based? Application based is such type of software. It is such type of software which you don't need to is which it is such type of software which you have to install in your computer before use. That means if you have to use that particular application software, then you need to install in your computer. Okay. Examples: MS Word, Open Office, ORG, Writers, WordStar, etc. Now WordStar is outdated; it is not used. But MS Word and Writer use. Web based don't need to install. In your computer to use. You can use on things. Okay. Example is Google Docs. Students, suppose you need word processing software. That means you have to create your resumes in your computers, and in your computer system word processing software is not available. Then what you will do? First of all, you have to install, and if you have no any option to install MS Word, then you don't need to worry. Just connect your system from internet and open Google Docs. It will provide a facility to work online. You can create the documents and you can work. Okay. So, word processing, application based and web based. Okay. Okay, students. Now let's see executable file name. Executable file name. Now we see about what is word processing software. Now how can you open word processing software? Like in word processing software, just we have seen that different type of word processing software, but we have to discuss about the MS Words because it is in your syllabus. So now how can you open word processing software? To open word processing, to open MS Word. MS Word. The different way to open MS Word. First, start all program, MS Office, whatever is for whatever the version is installed in your systems. It may be 2007, 2010. Okay, Office 2007 or 2010 and MS Word. Okay. Now, if you want to open MS Word directly, then every application has a executable file name. Executable file name, it is the keywords, it is the name which you enter in the search bar and directly you can open. The executable file name of Word is WinWord. WinWord. If you directly enters in the run commands, this is run command. For opening a run, press Windows key plus R and then type WinWord. It will directly open MS Words. Okay. Now file extension. What is the file extension? File extension is nothing else. That means it is the file extension is used to identify the files. That means there are different type of files. If you can say that more than lakhs of files is stored in a computer system, then how can we identify which type of file is, what is the category of that file? Okay, so file extension used to identify the file types. So the file extension of MS Word is .docx. Okay. Before that, in a previous version of MS Word, it is denoted by .doc. But 2007 onwards, the file extension is .docx. Okay. Now, what is the version? Version, that means when there is any changes comes in a specific software, the new version comes. So MS Word has different versions like 2003, MS Word 2003, 2007, 2010, 2013 and 2016 is the latest version of MS Word. But we will discuss about like 2010 and 2007. All the features are common. From 2007 onwards, all the features are similar, but some changes comes. When some new features come, then the version will be changed. In the same way, you will see that the different edition of a book, first edition, second edition, third editions. In the same way, in the software, if some changes comes, then its version will be changed. Okay. So it's all about the MS Word. How can you open MS Word? How can you identify the file tags? Okay. Now that's all. Now in the next video we will discuss about the first topic, modifying layout of a paragraph. Thank you.